So this is a short guided meditation, which is it's quite a simple practice really, and it's designed really to show you uh, a technique really to get into the body and sort of out of the mind. Um, there's I quite often talk about the mind just goes off on one, and then you start to chase it, and you're identifying with the mind. I am happy, I am sad, I am this, I am that. Um, why don't we just get rid of that commentary, that constant commentary? And so this session is designed just to show you a simple technique, and then we can, and it's essentially chakra meditation, but we're not going to be too concerned about the names of the chakras or what they do, or that you can read about that, and maybe I'll produce some other videos talking in a bit more detail about that. But we're going to do the important thing, which is really start to feel into them, because we can read all the books we like. We can read encyclopedias information, and but this is about really getting true knowledge, being a true whatever the word is, jnana yogi. So it's not intellectual knowledge, it's about understanding things at a deeper level. So gosh, that sounded a bit heavy, didn't it? Just anyway, fast forward. So essentially, wherever you are, whether you're seated or whether you're lying down, whether you're seated on a cushion or a meditation block or a chair, that's absolutely fine. The main thing is to be comfortable. So do be comfortable. Don't be in agony, because if you're that is just a distraction, and yeah, don't be in agony, and by any means. And so first of all, if you can, just closing the eyes. So just closing the eyes. And as you breathe in, just feel the crown of the head lift up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, just feeling the weight of the body connecting with the ground. So breathing in, the crown of the head lifts. So in some of the old, particularly the Buddhist texts, they talk about the spine being as straight as an arrow. Well, the spine isn't straight, actually. It's got a natural curvature to it. I think what they were really talking about is that intent, an arrow. The head, the crown of the head is an arrow, which is lifting up towards the sky. So we've got a posture which is awake, alert, but relaxed at the same time. So let's just soften through the crown of the head. So with the eyes closed, just softening the crown of the head, simply bringing the awareness to the crown. Just letting any tension that there may be in the crown of the head release. Slightly raising the eyebrows to smooth out the forehead. And just bring the awareness down into the eye sockets, letting any tiredness melt away from the eyes. And if it's helpful for you, you can also visualize, imagine, or feel that any tension, any release just moves down through the body into the earth. And being aware of the whole of the face. So softening the whole of the face. that mask that we wear, the happy or sad mask, interacting with people. Just let it release now. All of those muscles, all of that effort. And then softening through the lips and softening the tongue. And then the roof of the mouth. So simply bringing the awareness to these various parts of the body that we're going to scan through. The roof of the mouth. How does that feel when you're simply aware of it? Not trying to change anything. And then coming a little bit further up into the center of the head. So just feel into the center of the head. It's that place which is in line with the brow center. Simply resting the awareness in that space. And then just releasing down, just feel the awareness coming to the center of the neck, to the throat. Just feeling into this space. So we're just working through some of the chakra points and just feeling into them. Not being too concerned with how we're getting spot on, we're getting the bullseye. Approximate is good enough. Just over time, you can get into this. It simply needs practice. And then down into the heart space. Just being in the heart space. Center of the chest. How does it feel to be in the center of the chest? Tuning into the heart. It can be a sort of a scary place maybe, or need a little bit of courage to be in your own heart space. Feeling your own compassion for yourself and others. Just be there. And then just coming down a bit further now to the navel center. So that point in the spine that's behind the navel. The first thing is to just rest the awareness in these places, finding your way, feeling your way rather than thinking your way. Maybe if you read a little bit about the chakras in a book, it's a reference, but then just it's about practice really. It's 1% theory, 99% practice. and down a little further into the sacral center. As you breathe in and breathe out. Just checking where your posture is, where your mind is at right now. Just bringing it back into that sacral center. And then down into the base of the spine. So it's around the sort of pelvic floor region, perineum. As you breathe in, just feel the breath just move up through the spine. So it just moves up, first of all, to the sacral chakra. Next time you breathe in, it comes up to the navel. And all the way back down again to the base of the spine. So just practice that a few times. So from the base of the spine, through the sacral chakra, up to the navel, and then back down again. It's almost like just gently plucking each chakra point, like you're plucking a string. And then next time you breathe in, just coming all the way up to the center of the chest, into the heart space. And then all the way back down. So from the base of the spine, through the sacral center, through the navel center, and then up to the heart center. And the next time you come into the heart space, just stay around there. Just keep your awareness in the heart space, the Anahata chakra. And every inhalation, just feel as if you can create space around that region. Create space around the heart center. As you exhale, just letting go, just release. So inhale, creating space. Exhaling, letting go, just allowing the body, the mind just to be quiet. We're going to just find our way to another less talked about chakra point called the Hridaya. And this is the psychic heart center. And this is on the right side of the chest. So just feeling in again into the right side of the chest, into the Hridaya. This is the place where they say that silence resides. Silence, quietness, stillness. And in that space, visualize a candle burning. So you've got the candle flame, the stillness of that candle flame, and the stillness of that space. Again, every inhalation, just feel the space grows bigger and bigger. And within that space, you can ask the question, where am I? Where am I? Just internally, quietly to yourself. Where am I? Or you could ask, who am I? What am I? Just finding whichever inquiry you can ask sincerely and feeling the energy of that inquiry. Is the I in this space? So you can continue with that meditation your own time. Pause the video now. We're going to just start to externalize our awareness by allowing that candle to disappear slowly. That space just to be reabsorbed back into your consciousness and subconsciousness. Always there, waiting for you. Being aware of the breath, the physical body, contact of the clothing, the body, and the body with the ground. Being aware of sounds outside the room that you're in. The room that you're in, the walls and the ceiling and the floor. And then with one big breath in, we're going to reach up and over the head, both arms. Really nice, yawning out the muscles of the face. If you've been seated, then you could just twist to the right side gently to release the spine, and then twisting to the left. If you wanted, you can do a simple forward bend to release the sacrum and lower back. And then just come up into a simple seated position. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the session. It's good to just to learn the technique, just to start to feel into the chakras and the benefits that these can bring. You know, on the simplest level, it helps to develop concentration in the mind. So it's not, the mind isn't running off doing one. So yeah, so that's something to practice. And yeah, so there's going to be more videos, more meditations, asana practice, spiritual stuff on this channel. Let me know if there's anything in particular you'd like to look at, and or if you have any questions, I can at least have a go at answering them. If I can't, then I'll tell you. But yeah, thank you again, and namaste.